I'm Amra Pajalic. I am a PhD graduate at La Trobe. This is my PhD novel, Time Kneels Between Mountains, and I'm going to read an extract for you. Chapter 1, Enemy, May 1992. I threw open the front door and bolted out of the house. Excitement at accompanying Mama and Adina as they went to town to make a phone call surging through my veins. My mother's scream of terror stopped me dead in my tracks. "What's wrong?" I returned to her side. Mama was clutching the wall, her face white with terror. "You stupid girl!" She shook me by my shoulders. "A sniper will get you." Srebrenica was surrounded by mountainous peaks, which provided a perfect vantage point for snipers. In the time it took them to shoot once, miss, and correct their target, an innocent bystander would only take one step. "She'll be fine out the door. It's halfway down the street that they can sight you," my father said. Since the war started, I hadn't been allowed to leave at all. Baba and Emir went to the black market together to exchange goods for food while I remained at home. My parents used to tell me that the war would be over soon. They had stopped believing that. I could barely contain myself from hurtling out the door again. As if she could feel my restlessness, Mama took my hand and we stepped out, her eyes fearfully scanning the hills. "We have to continue with our lives. We can't stay in the house and live in fear." Baba squeezed my mother's shoulders as he reassured her. Mama straightened her shoulders. Adina and Rama followed us. They were refugees to our town, arriving with my grandparents and uncles and aunt when the Chetniks cleansed their village and forced them to evacuate. Baba and Emir walked ahead of us because we couldn't all fit on the footpath together. My father and brother matching their long-legged strides to each other as they were the same height now. Plastic sheets covered holes in roofs and parts of houses were missing sections. I turned to look at our house as we walked. Baba and Emir repaired it between shellings. Even though two of our windows were covered with plastic sheets and my bedroom window was boarded up as it faced the mountains, it still looked better than most houses on our street. Rubbish filled the street, the smell rancid and rotten in the summer heat. Closer to town, the buildings were more and more damaged. The sidewalks were pockmarked with large craters from the homemade bombs filled with metal and nails that were dropped from aeroplanes. My excitement faded as terror took over. The Chetniks target the center of town on purpose so we can admire their might. Emir turned around and held out his hand to encompass the surrounding destruction. So this novel is set between 1992 and 1996 during the Balkan War. My character Seka Torlak fights for truth and justice on the war-torn streets of Srebrenica. She uncovers black market corruption in the town and is trying to bring this to light in this novel. And it's the first in the series. It's out on the 1st of November.